Hi there, Kathy Pecora with Atlanta Area Property Management. And today we're going to talk briefly about security deposits. Well, first of all, security deposits in all cases always belong to the tenant for the duration of the tenancy. It is not yours to spend on anything, not repairs, not taxes, not anything. It belongs to the tenant. So the thing that you want to do is make sure that when you collect the security deposit that you're putting it in an escrow account or some kind of a separate checking savings account, and just don't use it. Treat your rental like it's a business so that if you get audited, you can show, hey, I've got this tenant security deposit and here it is. A lot of people get in trouble because they don't use the security deposit the way they're supposed to use it. They use it like it's their own cash. So stay away from any potential lawsuits regarding your security deposit by keeping it separated. The next thing is, what about a double security deposit? So we get that a lot. We have a lot of owners that have had bad tenants, and so now they're demanding that we do a double security deposit. I'm just going to tell you that's just not going to happen. Why does anybody want to give you $3,000 to $4,000 for you to hold in your bank account? Just not going to happen. It's pretty much a showstopper on why you're going to rent that house, no matter what the price is. So don't ask for a double security deposit. And especially, we do have some companies that will do a double security deposit on people that maybe don't have very good credit. Well, if they had great credit, they still wouldn't pay you. If they don't have good credit, there's no way that they've got that kind of money sitting in the bank. So we just don't do double security deposits. It's a waste of time, and it just makes your house sit on the market a lot longer. As far as Section 8 goes and security deposits, it's very hard to get security deposits from Section 8 people. They just don't have that kind of cash, which is why they've got housing assistance. So generally what we do is we'll make the security deposit like $400 to $500, maybe $600, and they can generally come up with that. A lot of times housing may offer to give them some kind of allowances to be able to pay for the security deposit. But overall, for security deposits, 1 month's rent is the norm, and for Section 8, usually about half, $600 is about where we go. As far as collecting the security deposit, what we do is we wait until the day they move in. When we exchange the keys, they then give us a security deposit in the form of a cashier's check, and then we deposit it. If, let's say you've got a tenant that they've passed all of your tests, and now they're ready to move in for another 2 weeks. You know, they can't move in for another 2 weeks. So you don't want to keep marketing this home. You want to take it off the market. So what we do is we request a reservation fee, which is equal to 1 month's rent. That reservation fee becomes their first month's rent. So it gets applied to that. We do not take a security deposit because, remember, security deposits belong to the tenant. So let's say the tenant gave us a reservation fee, or maybe you took a security deposit. Now we're waiting for them to move in. A week later they say, oh hey, I found another place I like better. We're going to take it. We're not moving in your home. So if you took a security deposit, you have to give that back to them because that money belongs to them. Now, if you took a reservation fee, of course, along with our reservation fee, we say it's non-refundable. So that means if you don't move in, we keep it as damages. So that's kind of how you want to handle security deposits. And the last thing is, what about move-outs? Well, move-outs, you can only really deduct damages or any predetermined items that you had in your lease. For example, in our lease, we say that we're going to take $100 from the security deposit to rekey the property. So we just go back to the lease when they say, hey, how come you took out $100? We just go back to where they initialed next to that item. So as far as taking anything out, you can take out whatever you specified in your lease from that security deposit. So generally, if there's unpaid rent, you can take that. But damages, but no wear and tear. Wear and tear is something that you have to eat yourself. So that's briefly security deposits.